Would it surprise you to learn that the average adult makes around 35,000 decisions a day? And of that staggering number, you can be sure that a sizable amount will have an impact on your finances. That's a lot of chances to say goodbye to your hard-earned cash. But what if you could turn those decisions into opportunities to hold on to your wealth instead? And it doesn't have to involve depriving yourself or living like a hermit. Instead, it's about outsmarting the billion-dollar industries designed to separate you from your money. In this video, we're going to explore 5 smart strategies that will change the way you look at spending forever. And whether you're drowning in debt or just looking to boost your savings, these tips aren't aiming to pinch pennies. They're about rewiring your brain for financial success. Let's get right in, starting with number 1, the power of pros and cons. You're eyeing that shiny new smartphone, convinced it'll change your life. But will it really? Before you reach for your wallet, try this. Grab a pen and paper or open a notes app and draw a line down the middle. On one side, list all the reasons why you should buy the item. On the other, jot down why you shouldn't. Be honest with yourself. Include factors like cost, usefulness, and how it aligns with your long-term goals. As you write, you might be surprised at how the cons column fills up. That latest phone? Maybe it's not so different from your current one. Those designer shoes? They might look great, but do they really fit your budget or lifestyle? This simple exercise forces you to confront the reality of your purchase. Don't think about it as just a way of denying yourself everything. It's really about making informed decisions that align with your financial goals and values. By weighing the pros and cons, you're a lot more likely to make choices that support your journey towards financial well-being and a simpler, more intentional life. Number 2, the cost per use mindset. Imagine you're standing in a store holding 2 items, a cheapish, trendy shirt and a more expensive, high-quality jacket. Which one's the better deal? The answer might surprise you. Instead of focusing solely on the price tag, consider how often you'll actually use an item. That $20 shirt might seem like a bargain, but if you only ever wear it once or twice, is it really worth it? On the other hand, a $200 jacket you wear 100 times over a couple of years breaks down to just $2 per use. Suddenly, it doesn't seem so expensive. This approach revolutionizes how you view purchases. It shifts your focus from short-term savings to long-term value. That coffee maker that seems pricey? If it saves you from daily cafe visits, it could pay for itself in months. And those quality shoes? If they last years longer than cheaper alternatives, they're an investment in both your wallet and your comfort. Now, adopting this mindset doesn't mean always buying the most expensive option. But by actively considering the long-term value and utility of your purchases, you're more likely to buy items that truly enrich your life, rather than cluttering it with short-lived impulse buys. Number 3, the wait-it-out strategy. It's a common thing to feel that rush of excitement when you spot something you just have to have. But the trick is to shake off this temptation by using a completely free resource, time. The next situation where you find yourself tempted by a non-essential purchase, don't just add it to your cart. Instead, write it down in a want list on your phone. Set a reminder for 30 days from now. When that reminder pops up, ask yourself, do you still want it as badly as you did a month ago? More often than not, you'll find that the burning desire has faded, and that impulsive urge has probably evaporated. By implementing this simple waiting period, you'll find that a lot of would-be impulse purchases have fallen by the wayside, and you've gained command over your spending habits. It's a small change that can lead to big results in your journey towards a more minimalist and financially stable lifestyle. Number 4, the one-in, one-out rule. Sitting around the house on a weekend at some point or another, we've all probably thought to ourselves, how on earth did I accumulate all this stuff? According to an often quoted statistic, the average American home contains over 300,000 items. That's a lot of potential clutter and a whole lot of money spent. This is where the one-in, one-out rule comes in. It's really simple. For every new item you bring into your home, one has to go. Eyeing a new sweater? Great, but which one from your closet are you willing to part with? This rule does more than just keep your space tidy. It makes you pause and really consider each purchase. Implementing this strategy forces you to assess the value of your possessions. Do you really need that new kitchen gadget if you're not willing to give up any of your current ones? Often you'll find that what you already own is more than sufficient. Although it is a happy byproduct, this approach isn't just about preventing clutter, it's a powerful tool for mindful consumption. It encourages you to appreciate what you have, reduces impulse buying, and helps maintain a balance between your possessions and your living space. Plus, by donating or selling items you no longer need, you're also helping others while embracing a simpler lifestyle. Number 5. Embrace the art of alternatives. You've had your eye on that brand new bestseller or the latest tech gadget for a while now, but before you whip out your credit card, pause and ask yourself, is there another way? In our quest for instant gratification, we often overlook cheaper or even free alternatives. That book you're itching to read? Your local library might have it. The new phone you're coveting? Consider a refurbished model, or last year's version at a fraction of the cost. This isn't about depriving yourself. Instead, it's about being smart with your resources. Renting, borrowing, or buying secondhand not only saves money, but often aligns perfectly with a more sustainable minimalist lifestyle. And keep challenging yourself to get creative. Want to try a new hobby? Look for free tutorials online before investing in expensive equipment. By exploring alternatives, you're cutting costs and opening yourself up to new experiences and communities. You might discover the joy of trading skills with neighbors, or the satisfaction of giving new life to pre-loved items. We talked earlier about how the one-in, one-out rule can help you clear out the clutter. And while it seems strange to say, having less really does mean more. Check out this video next for 7 reasons why living with less possessions actually makes you richer.